What's up, guys? Zane from the Madden YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to show you a simple pressure setup that you can run out of the 4-6 bear under. But before we get to the video, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure you guys take the time to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the updates coming your way here on the Zane Madden YouTube channel. If you want to take your game to the next level in Madden 21, check out my brand new strategy site, gridirongameplans.gg. Gridiron Game Plans is your one-stop source for all things competitive Madden. Our weekly Sunday Vault updates take a look at multiple topics in the competitive community, showing you how the pros are doing it and, most importantly, how to counter it. That way you guys are set no matter who you face in online head-to-head play. Included in your subscription is access to every single offensive and defensive game plan on Gridiron Game Plans. We already have our Washington offense out on the site, and we just released our 4-6 playbook nickel 3-3-5 comprehensive defensive game plan today. Yes, today. September the 17th, 2020, we released this game plan on the site. Over 2 hours of content out of the nickel 3-3-5, the 4-6 bear under, the 3-4 bear. We've got one-man pressures that come in against max protect. Yes, I'm not lying to you. There are ways to get pressure. That is not a disengage. Sending one in Madden 20. We've got run defense. We've got coverage concepts that lock down the field against all the meta formations on offense. It is a great defensive launch game plan. I know it took a little bit longer to get it out than I wanted, but I wanted to avoid the patch season and make sure we were in the clear before I released this project. Very, very solid defense. It's where I'll be spending the majority of the season, if not the entire season, here in Madden 21. Let's go ahead and get into a little freebie, though. This is a tip that's a YouTube exclusive straight up here on the YouTube channel for you guys. If you guys like this, it is a very core concept type of blitz. It also is kind of a version of a blitz that I put in our vault last Sunday on the website as well. So again, showing you how you can use a lot of the vault tips as conceptual tips to apply to your offense or defense. Now, we're going to run the 4-6 bear under. Recommendation for this is to put your fastest players at the outside rush position. So in the 4-6, this is actually a defensive end. This is an outside backer, but just put your best athletes at this spot possible. Obviously, you're going to want decent zone coverage players and athletes outside of that on the field. So what we're going to do here is you can call any play. Really, you're going to be rushing 5 with this, but this is going to get 5 man pressure against 5 blockers. And it is a pretty nice trick that you can use. All you're going to do here for this trick is crash the defensive line inside and then blitz the left of screen outside linebacker. So it's a 5-man pressure. Now from here, you could go ahead and adjust the zones however you see fit. Depending on down distance, tendency of your opponent, those are the factors that will dictate what zones you drop on the field. But your user is going to be the middle linebacker. And what you're going to do is you're going to put him into a spy. Now, spies this year are the best way to use her in general. I feel like they have better change of direction, better turn radius. They seem faster. So this is the way a lot of players are using their players right now, is to put them in a spy. The other thing that's great about it is a lot of players will just click off of their spy if the quarterback scrambles. And then when you click off, that guy will chase the quarterback in the event that you are afraid to get beat in the open field. Now, me personally, I'd rather make that tackle myself and improve my stick at this point in the year, but that is a tactic that you can use. But the other thing that's really great about this is that the spy actually occupies the offensive line very, very well. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to go ahead and plug this spy right here in the A gap. Now, there are a couple ways to dictate where the pressure comes from. It can be a little bit random from time to time, but if I just strafe in the left A gap, or the right A gap rather, at the snap, you will typically get one of the edge players free. A lot of times you'll notice it's the left of screen player. And if you tend to user and flinch over to the right of screen, it ends up being the right of screen. And the reason for that is the offensive line targets the user primarily over the AI. So you've got 5 AI rushers and then a 6th player in the right A gap, which is your user. And again, the way they code this game is that the offensive line has to be responsive to the user to prevent them from shooting gaps on non-blitzing assignments. So they're really going to pay attention to your user here on this play. So let's go ahead and snap the ball. I'll show you what I mean here. See how when I just kind of stay in the left A gap, the right A gap, the left of screen linebacker comes in free. So that's really without any crazy movement. I kind of just freeze there for a half second, kind of step over the middle. And you see how when you kind of move, there's disengaging in the middle, retargeting goes on because I move and then the interior linemen end up kind of retargeting. which ends up with that player coming free. Therefore, Trent Williams is going to turn the edge rusher loose off the edge. Now, I could do the same thing and bring pressure off the other side if I want. So again, crash your defensive line to the inside. You're going to go ahead and blitz this player, the left side linebacker, off the edge, spy your user, and stand right here. Now, again, if I want to bring edge pressure off the right, what I would do at the snap is I would strafe and kind of scrape over towards the right tackle. So ball snapped, you see here, actually right there, it just brought it in again. Left side, right side, doesn't really matter, but if you really want to get them to pay attention to you, try to get the attention of the right tackle on this play. So I'll try to get this done here. Spy the user, kind of stand here. Get really aggressive with your user. You're gonna see here, like if I flinch, you see how he turns and turns the right of screen linebacker loose. So that's kind of the way that this works. Again, the user is such a high priority to the offensive line this year. A lot of players out there say the offensive line is psychic. And really it's just about knowing how to manipulate with your user. So this is a very core concept tip. This is sending 5. This is the most I would ever send in Madden 21. I would never send 6 or 7. I just don't think that man coverage is that good where you can send 6 in front of man coverage. Man coverage is great because people drop purple zones to varying depths to help the sidelines, and then they lurk the middle of the field. It's not that man coverage is that OP in my opinion. And then of course zone is not great when you've got 5 guys in zone sending 6. So realistically, sending 5 and dropping 6 and knowing where to drop the zones is going to be really important as well. Because I mean, obviously the YouTube commenters are going to be like, hey Zan, the left flat's open. Hey Zan, the right flat is open. Like obviously you're going to have to adjust behind this, but I wanted to focus primarily on how to free up a rusher here. Now again, guys, this is super low level. This is like, honestly, this is like a 101 level blitz formula. It's not hard to counter. So, you know, if I were to go ahead and just simply put block somebody, like this is gonna end up getting blocked, or it should be anyways. So you see here, like if I do the exact same thing and I just try to like free up somebody, you see like nothing ends up happening. Everyone gets picked up, everything's open, yada, yada. So, you know, it's pretty easy to pick up this blitz. Now, what I'm going to tell you is that there's a lot of stuff in the gameplay and that we just dropped there today on the website that is not easy to pick up. And that includes our 1-man pressure. Yes, dropping 10, you're going to get pressure on the quarterback. This will come in against 7 blockers. It is literally insane. You guys should absolutely go check it out. Definitely some of my better launch work on defense in recent years. And last year I was on top of the 3-4 bear from the jump. So I'm pretty proud of this project. You guys go check out gridirongameplans.gg, our 4-6 defensive game plan, focusing on the 3-3-5, as well as a couple other formation blitzes, is up and live on the site. That is included with the Washington offensive game plan, as well as any and all vault updates that have been on the site. You guys sign up right now, you'll unlock everything that's ever been on the site, which is a great deal. $9.95 a month. You guys can opt out at any time. Hopefully you guys will see me over there on the website. If not, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button here on the channel. We'll be bringing you daily videos. I am going to start doing some inside the mind, some gameplay commentary type videos. That way I'm not doing as many tips here on the site, on the YouTube channel. I'm still obviously a tip YouTuber, but I want to make sure I'm doing some gameplay stuff as well. That way you guys just don't see me in practice mode every day. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or complaints, drop those below. Like the video, subscribe. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Until then, this is Zan. Get in the lab and good luck.